Hi, I'm Michael Tower. Welcome to the Tennessee Brewery Untapped. The building was built in the 1890s and was an active brewery until about, I believe, the 1960s, at which point it was more or less shuttered. And so the building has been vacant for the last 50 or 60 years, and as a result, unfortunately, it's slated to be torn down at the end of the summer. When you take down a building like this, it's gone forever. There will never be anything like this here again. And that would be a huge loss for the community. For decades, people have been sort of peeking through the bars and trying to figure out what's back there. I see a big courtyard, what's going on? And the response that we've gotten since we've opened those gates up and people are able to see behind those bars has been overwhelming, and I think really proves the point that something this beautiful is worth saving. What we're doing here now is a beer garden with food trucks. Our hope is that we can demonstrate that we could turn a profit with a relatively small initial investment, and that if someone comes along with a little bit deeper pockets who could put in the money to really fix up a portion of this space, there is an economic model that would allow them to get a return on that investment. Memphis is the kind of city where you can do projects like this. It's a big enough city that you've got a wide, diverse community with a lot of different interests and a lot of different talents, but it's a small enough city that with a relatively small capital investment, people can actually do things and affect real positive change. As we've done our community builds on Saturdays, we've been turning away volunteers. There's been so many people that wanted to come help, and that's what I think makes this a real Memphis success story, is that we have a community that will come out to help put something like this together, but almost as importantly, they'll come out and enjoy it once it's up. And that's been a really exciting part of this process, is seeing people from all parts of this community come in and sit down together at our community tables and share a beer. This is clearly not a perfect space. It needs some work, but that hasn't stopped people from Memphis from coming out and having a great time here. They appreciate it for what it is, and they appreciate it for the effort that went into it. And again, I think that really speaks to the spirit of a city that's not afraid to roll up its sleeves and get its hand dirty, and isn't afraid to come out to an event where there's porta potties instead of indoor bathrooms, because it's fun and it's cool and it's different, and it speaks to a larger purpose. I think there's a real passion for people wanting to preserve what we have, but not just preserve it in a bubble, not just keep it sterile, to preserve it in a way that's usable and that's exciting. And that's what we're trying to do with this space, to try to take something that's been overlooked for too long and show that, no, this is a special place and it's worth saving, and we're gonna do what it takes to see if there's a way to get it done.